rough time.
I just think Nyx has no damage early, so you have to pick a laning partner that makes his stun a threat, so it makes the Nyx actually have impact. And they pick this DK, and they're like, oh, we'll swap it to off lane if they like counter pick it mid, and then you just have a Nyx DK lane.
Yep.
I kind of thought they didn't think that couple steps ahead enough there. But yeah, if I'm looking at Fnatic's draft, it doesn't tell me anything really about what they're doing with their lanes or strategy. There's, like you kind of just said, these two heroes work really well together. They'll fit into a draft kind of anywhere. On the other hand, Cloud9, I'm like, it's kind of telegraphed what their lanes are going to be, or at least like what the roles are going to be. Nothing particularly threatening. Like they have a bit of pick off, a bit of team fight, like a bit of save now. But I think that was preemptively for the Batrider type heroes. If you don't pick Oracle,
it's quite good against Snapfire puck. You can just like Fate's Edict and you can break the coil, take 0 damage, tank the Snapfire things. Same thing with the ult. You can break the coil and just pop the Oracle ult, get them out.
All the Slardars and stuff don't love playing against Oracle either, so
yeah,
pretty good against what's left in the offlane pool.
The other answer to that was to draft Omni or Baden, in which case you're kind of giving away your draft a little bit too much, maybe.
Yeah, and Omni's actually first banned.
Yeah, Omni's been up there.
I think they don't really have like, if you look at like leaning phase, they don't really have like leaning answers for neither puck or, because if I'm Oracle, I don't really love leaning into puck. What you want to do is you want to use your, oh god, what are their spell names?
Fortune's End.
Purifying Flames and then like Fortune's End to purge the heal off, but you can't do it against puck. He just phase shifts it. So then you're like kind of stuck with, you don't really know how to use your spells to really have impact, whereas puck just keeps orbing your carry.
Yeah.
Oh, one of these three are going to be a core.
That's a weird pick just because Oracle can purge your thing.
Yeah, but your silence is unpurgeable, right? It's
That's
one
true.
of the few silences that you can't remove. So the matchup is pretty cool. I kind of like it from both ways, too. Grimstroke's a really, really strong hero. I think I told you last night in the car. Maybe. No, told someone else.
We were talking about it.
Oh, it was us
You and
too?
me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember
Said
that.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, Grimstroke's a cool hero right now.
I always find it kind of weird when you pick up a hero early, and then the draft turns out where you're able to raise his priority, right? Because that's what they've done, right? They've said, oh, maybe this is a 4 puck. We'll see what happens. And then as the draft went along, they're like, no, we should actually raise this guy to a core position.
Yeah. If it ends up being like Monkey King Oracle in the safe lane against Puck, Puck is very happy, I think.
Yeah.
Monkey King low armor, Puck just keeps hitting him. And they're going to have like a Snapfire or Grimstroke to go with him too. So they're just going to spam this guy out. He won't really get any farm.
Well, now they're going to give him a little bit of helping hand Drow Ranger. An all-range lineup with the Drow.
I don't like their colors, but...
Yeah.
Well, okay, now you say that. You said, blue and red and extent, but red is a complementary color to blue.
Okay.
Darker blues.
I see.
So...
And we talked about the transitioning of Puck's orangish wings to the red color, and then now they've taken a blue and red hero and gone back to blue. Like they went Grimstroke, who's blue and red,
Oh,
and now
remix.
they're back on blue. Yeah, so they're definitely transitioning from color to color smoothly.
Now what's tanking them right now is the green in Grimstroke's garb. That
True.
doesn't actually fit into the blue dynamic too much. But
he's kind of doing a little bit of everything there.
What two colors combine to make blue?
I
don't know the color wheel.
just know yellow and blue make green.
What,
Isn't blue one of the primary
cores?
colors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have colors
that's
that
why
make.
Isn't
they're
it yellow, red,
complementary
and
to
blue?
red.
Yeah, yellow.
If I'm wrong on this, please.
No, it's yellow, red, and blue.
God bless.
I see.
I've never been so
Because
nervous in my
blue and
life.
red make purple, yellow and red make orange, and yellow and blue make green.
Can we talk about Will not knowing that blue is one of the primary colors and make fun of him?
No art stuff. Nothing to deal
I mean,
with
this
these things.
this man.
That's why he was getting a
This
C in
man's
art.
mother did his artwork past what, like 4th grade? You said or whatever.
Yeah, I straight up told you guys that in secret. Like, you're
Yeah.
not supposed to use that against me.
Nobody knew about it.
I can't wait for the Reddit thread or their comments about Will not knowing the color wheel.
That's all good. You know?
You guys
Being
don't
able
know this, but Will reads Reddit all the time. And then, like, tiny little
Yeah,
tears.
whoa. Did
No,
you just
you
tell
guys.
me? Oh,
You
okay.
guys,
I was
as
about
in
to
the
say, did
people
you just
at
tell
home.
me, his co-caster for years?
The people at home might not know this.
Mm.
He'll read Reddit, and you'll just see him, like, dead quiet in the corner, camping bridge. Like, a single tear
Dude,
just
I don't
rolls
read
down
Dota
his cheek.
Reddit. I read
All around
I
me
read-
are familiar faces.
Dude, I read NBA Reddit. Please be
and MMA.
and MMA.
Can't
yeah.
forget the
Those
goats.
are so funny. Those are my two favorite subreddits.
All right, what do we need for a last pick here for Fnatic?
Some
Is this a mid
frontliner,
puck or an
right?
off lane puck?
You need something that
I'm
goes
feeling a
in.
moon puck. Let's give an Ice hero.
Just like chaos creator, some hero that just goes in.
Oh man,
Nice timber saw or something.
Yeah, anything like that.
Max
Just needs to draw attention to itself. Make it so like the Beastmaster has to fight through something to get to your drow.
Max is killing Charlie in ping pong right now.
Oh yeah.
Jack Tang.
Jack Tang.
That's one of my favorite stories about Tommy.
There's
now
so
you
many
guys
good
have to
Tommy
explain
stories.
it because now it's just.
Have you heard this story before?
Cap has.
History?
I mean, the audience needs to hear it because
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
randomly
Right.
called
Sorry,
Charlie
sorry.
Jack Tang.
So Charlie
Crazy.
comes into our practice room
Ooh.
at the. Oh, that's an Earthshaker. Let's finish the draft first.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
Is
tell
that
it
mid
when
or
the game starts.
what's mid here? Offlane shaker?
off
I
lane.
think it might be a core Snapfire.
Yeah, I was gonna
actually.
say it might be offlane Snapfire.
Yeah, but I think they're probably gonna adjust depending. Oh no, never mind. Monkey King has no good lanes.
Was it Fnatic? Was the last team that ran?
I think
Core
Nigma.
Nigma did, right?
yes.
Yeah, that was not.
Wasn't it pretty good?
No, Mind Control was a support.
I see.
He was.
But I
They-
think
they
I saw
won
they
the
must have
game.
owned. Yeah.
They won the game, but he had no game.
On shaker, you're saying?
No, on Snapfire.
Okay.
God, I'm just imagining playing against MC Snapfire, and I already want to like leave the game. MC's so good.
What would you play here, Aiden, or you would pick?
Okay. I mean, right now, like seriously, what I would be thinking is probably like, okay, this Monkey King has no good lanes. It's either into Drow Grimstroke, which doesn't sound nice, or into Shaker Snapfire, which doesn't sound nice. So like, do you want to put a mid against Puck and then try to counterpick like the double support Snapfire Shaker lane? Doesn't sound great. You have an Oracle on your lane, so. Can I restart my draft?
I was about
Can I
to say,
get a
all,
do-over?
all I'm hearing is a lot of things that don't sound great.
No, I mean, I kind of see the same issue as last time, where like I don't really know how they're gonna solve their laning problems. There's like no way to really switch. So what the cool thing about Fnatic's draft is they can swap roles and they can swap heroes, and they can kind of like fix lanes however they want them. Like I think if this game was like both teams don't fight and they farm the same amount of creeps for like 30 minutes and then they decide to take one big team fight, I'm down for that Spectre pick, sure. Like their draft's cool. I'm down for Cloud9, but
Okay.
because of how Dota is and like laning phase and how important it is, I think Fnatic's just
Well, you were
too
worried about
strong.
their laning stage, and they just last picked a Spectre. So
Yeah, I mean,
apparently the betting odds are clearly in favor of Fnatic winning the laning stage as well, giving it a 3.66 to 1 on Cloud9.
They don't believe there's
If
going to
I
be a
was the betting
30-minute ceasefire,
no.
sadly.
No truce.
I don't think they're gonna agree to anything like that. Yeah, I think if you guys are betting at home, my recommendation, if I'm allowed to say this,
Yeah.
is to bet on Fnatic.
All right. Well, you've heard Insania's word on it. You have a minute to be able to do what you need to do and come back for Cloud9 Fnatic Game 2.
Wait a minute. Oh.
What up, Brian?
I got excited for a second. I saw 2 shared tangos in Oracle's inventory, and I thought it might be a mid-Oracle, but then I realized it was on Pilot Dice, so.
Can you imagine if Pi was just like, guys, I'm playing mid now.
Guys.
You guys suck.
We're swerving this one hard.
Let me show you guys how it's done. Well, hopefully Cloud9 will show us how it's done because it seems like everyone on the couch is feeling a little bit trepidatious about their draft.
Yo, wait. The OG Seed EG game, I think OG Seed might have won.
Nice.
2-0?
Let me just know. It's game 1 just ended, but
However,
Okay.
it sets up EG to get
just-
3rd place.
And of
Would
course,
make
you can
sense
check
to
that
me.
out, twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 2, where the secondary game is being casted by, again,
yes.
MLP and
It happened.
John X Fire, I believe.
Wow.
And OG Seed is up 1 game.
OG Seed, they just made themselves 4 figures.
Damn.
Dang.
Granted, you have to split that 5 ways, but then it becomes 3 figures. But, you know, still not too bad.
Another triumph.
All right, looks like we're going to be having normal lanes from Cloud9. They're not going to try and switch it up in any way.
I just don't think they can. I'm not sure what their game plan is here. Looks really hard to me, but
Is that the new meta, just boots on any 5? You said Jabs does it every game.
he did it both games against us.
He's done it both
um,
games here so far as
Yeah,
well.
I know I thought about doing it at one point to like counter pulling, but then I was like, wait, I have 1 tango. I'm not really sure how to make that work, but I guess when they get the bounty runes early on, he can send out regen with his personal courier. Yeah, he has Regen queued up. It's interesting.
Puck only got 1 CS on that first wave. Getting that deny in the mid lane like that when the creeps are blocked in the opponent tower is pretty big because they don't get level 2. I always feel like if I let the opponent get the full wave, even if they get none of the CS, they can bully me under my own tower with that extra spell. So denying that level 2 was big there. Monkey King winning the mid lane so far. Doesn't seem like too bad of a matchup against Puck. I think I'm talking about him a lot because he's got a lot of weight to carry for the first 30 minutes with that lack of ceasefire.
I think the matchup is kind of annoying, but I don't think it's unplayable by any stretch.
And this is a core Snapfire that we were talking about in the draft.
Yep.
What was the Monkey King's items? What did Ace buy?
Wait,
Yeah, just a bunch of trade farming items, it looks like. He doesn't care about like the Orb of Venom or aggression.
I mean, I think going Orb of Venom here isn't fantastic, just because you can't like really easily chase down. And Puck has the ability to reset.
Yeah, you didn't pick Monkey King to dominate your lane.
No.
You just picked him first round, so just get what he gets out of the lane and call it good.
Yeah, I think usually when you early pick a core like this, especially if it's a mid, and you get away with like a decent 50-50, you feel alright.
I feel like this Puck isn't gonna die this game. He's gonna like 1 or 2 deaths tops.
You don't think the Lion's going to be enough in the mid game?
I'm not sure. I feel like this Lion's gonna have like a... Like the early lane phase is gonna be fine, but he's gonna be like stuck at like level 4 or 5 for a while.
We shall find out.
Yeah, and then I think Puck's like just gonna kill them over and over again.
Misery. Getting a little
He's
bit
fine.
too close, but there's still a creep wave Drow Rangers got to focus on. Meanwhile, mid lane is where the action's going to be as DJ gets a pretty decent Fisher block. Puck jumps to the other side of the cliff with a waning rift, gets a few hits in. There's going to be Boundless Strike to create some
no.
space.
Oh,
He dodged
Oh
it!
my god, Ace.
Woo! That was like a
Manages-
500 health worth of dodge there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
Keeps his healing self alive by the... What's the name of that ability? Deep
Uh,
transformation? Mischief, thank you.
Mischief,
like
yes,
that.
Mischief is correct.
Oh, another Fisher block. DJ
That's the first blood.
turning up the rotations, and this time it's effective in being able to find the first blood.
Snapfire is just not pressured at all against this Oracle Spectre
Spec,
lane,
yeah.
which is the big deal because the Earthshaker can just do whatever he wants. You saw he almost killed mid there. He just walks top. And that makes the rest of Cloud9's lanes have to be very fearful of just a level 1 Earthshaker.
Yeah, if he doesn't have to pull the bottom wave and he can kind of just like roam between the two lanes and like pick up kills nonstop, you're gonna be really happy about that.
It's generally why teams are prioritizing more of these like lane dominating safe laners because then the 4 position's kind of glued to helping their offlaner. But in this case, even if he's not getting free farm anymore, after this on Snapfire already has a really good start and he's just not going to die down here.
Yeah. I think it's really, really impossible for him to die.
Yeah, exactly.
So he just sits, chills, whereas like this Beastmaster is gonna get pressured.
Being pressured quite a bit as the Inkswell gets the stun.
Even
Last
farms
couple
the
of
neutral?
shots, maybe the neutral still.
Oh.
No.
Do you guys see that by jabs?
What'd he do?
He sidestepped the Centaur slot. He knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, well.
Oh, they do kill him. Let's go.
Hey, that's a level 3 Oracle.
The lane's pushing too.
That is a hero that does a lot of damage.
I didn't think he could die, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I mean, the thing is, he dies once, and now he comes back to lane. Oracle doesn't have like 500 mana anymore to spam all his spells and chase him down from the bottom of the lane. So it's off. And if the Shaker's ever there, I think they'll always like turn around and get a kill. This is like one of those kills where it doesn't feel like it matters so much. When we played against Fnatic earlier, they killed us, and our laning feels like over. Ooh, that's always scary.
He still has the
Ace
orb
is-
up. Ace. He's already blown his mischief.
Stun
Now
and
the
10.
Doesn't make
waiting
heal off
red to
that.
the mango.
He doesn't die.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's going to try to probably line up these creeps with the neutrals so he can stun all of them for region.
I think he's dead on Spectre, no? Oh, they went Oracle.
Oh, nice cookie thrown onto DJ. Not actually going to get aggressive on a Pylite die. Ice, ice, ice. Not going to fall here. Will actually get healed up by the Oracle. Purifying Flames.
I feel like they could have gone on the Spectre. Maybe not.
The snap
They
was
just
getting
want the
real low.
runes. Yeah, I mean, this way they guarantee the runes. I think they're just playing like smart Dota. Plus the Oracle's out of the lane because he spammed out all his mana again. So now they have to wait like 40 seconds for the clarity to tick up. And Snapfire's like, cool.
I think you just naturally win the trades as Fnatic in this bottom lane, so you can just kind of wear and tear them down, and eventually they'll run out of regen, or they'll just have to keep buying regen, in which case you're like, okay, well, we're spending money on items that advance our progression in the game while you're not, so we're good with that too.
Yeah, melee hero against core Snapfire, right? Like, you've got two different abilities that punish you for having to get close to the creep waves, both the cookie and then that leading into the Q.
Did I see... what was Spectre queuing up as an item? Is that a Necro book, or like what is the double Sage Belt of Strength? I don't know. We'll see what he ends up building. It's like a bunch of random items there.
Could be the Eternal Envy value items, you know. How many gloves have
not a
you
bad
got?
farming item. Necro 1.
I don't think I've ever seen a Spectre Necro book before, so that'd be a first. Jab is being a nuisance. Actually, still a bounty in there at 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Snaking just baiting him into that.
Worth, and maybe sets up the kill, but Moon, who's hasted, trying to chase down Snaking right now, needs the vision somewhere.
Tries to purge
Managed
the
to
haste,
dodge
but
Fortune's
dodges
End,
it.
but does actually get hit by the stun for the Lion. They spooked him, but he jumps away to the orb on top of the cliff right now, has nowhere to run to, and he's preventing his auto attacks from going off. Cloud9 don't know he's on the cliff.
He had Hex.
Now he's going to throw another orb, and actually lands right in front of Misery. He may get hexed up, but it's leaving the Drill Ranger to get some damage in. The Monkey King actually jumping in, actually gets immediately coiled up. That's going to be troublesome. He's going to be kited around by 23 Savage, slows them down with Frost Arrows. Snake King runs forward, doesn't have his level 6 though. And all of Cloud9 are pretty much up at this top lane now.
Spectre should almost be level 6. Whoop, okay, just important when they have these engagements. The Haunt is a big threat. Beastmaster will be getting his 6 about the same time, so they'll be coming online with that timing. Laning stage not going as poorly as I thought it would, despite the fact that Fnatic is up by 1,000 gold already.
Really? I think it's going very poorly.
I mean, I thought it would be worse, so...
Yeah. I just think the problem is, like, for Cloud9 to be able to get kills, they need to have levels on their supports, and they need to have, like... Because look at the items that Fnatic are going to build, right? It's going to be a Greaves on the Snapfire, who's already very tanky. The Drow is getting all of his stat items, and he's going to, like, not die. He has 1k HP already. Once he finishes his treads, it's going to be even more. Puck is way too elusive, unless Lion has levels. And Shaker is just a strength hero. So, like, I feel like they're never going to be able to kill anything but this Grimstroke for, like, the rest of the game.
I like this rotation to the Spectre's lane when he's about to get 6, just so that the Haunt is not an easy play for the rest of Cloud9. He actually has to go mid on Spectre. Still level 5. Snapfire is just chilling bottom with the Drow taking the tower. So kind of just feels like Fnatic always out-efficiencies the opponent around this time in the game. They get that slight advantage, and then they just bring the right amount of numbers to the right places on the map, and they just get easy objectives and efficient trades.
They're also trying not to give up any tier 1 tower trades for free.
Exactly.
Coil, once again, setting up that deadly combination we saw in game 1, leading to the kill onto Ace here.
Yeah,
searches for more, but nothing.
Yeah, he just stays bottom as long as he thinks his Drow needs help, and he's like, okay, they're clearly not contesting this Drow taking the tower, so I'll immediately TP's mid, gets a kill off of it. That's just what I mean by the efficiencies.
And then you
Fnatic
get 1 tower for 0. You're able to defend. Everyone gets a little bit more farm.
And suddenly you're up by 3k instead of 1k.
Yeah.
Could we get the levels? I would like to see the level difference between the supports of the teams.
They're about the same right now.
Yeah, but it's an Earthshaker. Shaker doesn't really need levels. I think this Lion is quite sad. I don't know. I'm really happy here if I'm Fnatic. I think your laning phase has gone excellently.
Well, they are going to find a kill here on a jab. So level 5 Grimstroke. He's not going to die immediately, gets off things well, but with Ace lending a helping hand, they will even up the kill score, even though Fnatic currently up 2k.
This is also one of those deaths as a 5 where you feel really good about because you get so much XP.
Yeah, and they'll especially take that trade-off. They can get the kill on Eternal Envy, but he's going to be saved by Pylai Die. In fact, he feels comfortable turning around here. They managed to get the root onto the Puck here. Won't be able to jump away. No Waning Rift up either.
Well done.
And a very important kill. It does go to Pylai Die, who's actually on a killing spree.
Pie zoning.
Yeah.
That's the one death you said he was going to have?
I said 1 or 2.
Yeah. So he's only got maximum 1 left here.
Yeah.
Vlad's complete. We're going to get our tomes up. Lion and Earthshaker both should get boosted up to level 6.
The difference is this game between the first one is it does feel like Cloud9 has some plays to make as opposed to last game where they're kind of just on their own side of the map over and over again.
Ice is just dead.
Yeah.
Tries to slow him down with the Scatter Blast, not good enough, but it does lead into the puck. Managed to land a coil onto both Snaking as well as Ace. Snaking snaps it and gets a little bit low, but Ace sticks around, helping his brother in arms here. Is going to be able to take the outpost as well. Eternal Envy is going to show up with his first
Is that
haunt.
DD rune?
Goes top lane, gets a kill with the double damage, pops over back to mid, continues.
He is going
farming.
Necrobook.
And yes, he's still going that Necrobook.
I'm ready for this. First time I've ever seen it.
I mean, they're proving me wrong. They're getting a lot of kills here that I didn't think they would get.
I mean, Envy always used to go Soul Ring on Spectre because there's a lot of mana problems, right? You need to throw out Dagger to keep your farm up.
He's effectively got the triple Sage Mask build because he's got the Ring of Basilius plus the double Sage Mask.
Yeah, so this Necrobook build definitely solves that issue.
You can farm Ancients really quick, too.
Yeah. It's a good farming item. We just usually see it on heroes that have cooldown reduction.
Or heroes that have abilities that innately buff up the summons.
Like Beastmaster, who is
Like
also
going
going to be going for it. Maybe it's just mass Necrobook time.
Were those intentional Tranquils? Sometimes you accidentally build
Dude, they're gonna
Tranquils
kill
when you're
Snapfire
going
with
for
them.
the Vlads.
Dude, they're going to kill Snapfire, Draw Ranger, Puck. They all have some AoE attack that could accidentally kill some Necro brawlers.
It's the play.
Warriors.
That's how they
whatever
fix their
they're called.
damage problems.
Then everybody gets Blade Mails, too.
Oh, but the Necrobook's damage doesn't... Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you
On the
stand in
You
it with
stand
your
on top of them.
Necrobooks
Yeah.
and your Blade Mail. Then
Dude,
who
this
dies?
is a strat. They're on something.
Imagine Snapfire just dying to like 4 Necrobooks dying at the same time.
Sounds hype.
Yeah.
Down
I'm
to see it.
It's kind of like the old Tinker
What's
strat.
the point of picking Nyx Assassin to instantly stop the stun when you could just instantly kill her
Yeah,
instead?
you
Yeah.
can just buy 4 Necrobooks.
You can stop shooting the blobs too. I see it in
True.
pubs sometimes. People like see a Nyx running in and they just like shoot to the side instead of just stopping and running away. But oh, Drow's in trouble.
But the
Yeah,
coil
Echo.
is going to be able to create this space, allowing 23 Savage not only to back up, throw a volley of arrows into the Cloud9 team.
the
Now the
collapse.
Snapfire is going to try and follow it up. Hits Ace 1 or 2 times, going to be saved by the Oracle though. Heals him up a little bit, and Fnatic are going to not necessarily back
He's gonna
away,
be full
but
'cause he's
play
done it.
for
Yeah.
the second engagement. They're going to be able to block in Ace with the Fissure. He makes his way through the trees though, back to safety. Fnatic will not find the kill they were searching for. All the meanwhile, Snaking was split pushing top lane.
I think all of these kind of exchanges where nothing happens and Fnatic bring 5 always favors the Cloud9 because they're not getting like value out of their laning phase right now.
It's effectively that ceasefire, you know?
Yeah. Shaker's actually way further from Link than I thought he would be.
He's been reacting to a lot of fights
Yeah.
and walking when I
Yeah.
think he wants to just sit and push out the waves. Like
Kinda.
he keeps coming in and like he wasted 2 minutes there, right? He fissures once, he thinks he's gonna echo, and he just kind of walks around.
Yeah.
Is this the play against Fnatic? Instead of worrying about winning the lanes, you just make sure your lineup has plays against theirs past the laning stage? Because it does feel like, despite how bad the start was, that they had natural ways of getting kills.
I think yeah, sure. That's true.
Seems like a different approach. You make sure you don't get absolutely obliterated. They did use fissures, so he might be in a bit of trouble here.
Same with the cookie. Doesn't actually land onto Ace. Ace is still going to be able to get the Jingu Mastery stacks. Hits him with a Boundless Strike, but doesn't want to continue to push forward. Doesn't want to push his luck, as he's probably feeling okay about Cloud9's current state of the game.
I think they could have gotten that kill. They had Haunt too.
Yeah.
I think he didn't want to haunt before the Echo Slam was used. I think he was waiting for the Echo first. I was thinking the same thing. I'm not entirely sure what they were going for there.
Well, the Necrobooks are almost online. Eternal Envy, just 50 gold away from his. Meanwhile, on the other side, let's go. Ice with all of his team fight items. The same build that we saw from Mind Control when he ran the off-lane Snapfire. Just team fight items. You're just getting your Greaves faster than the 4 or 5 Snapfire does. What he does after that, I'm interested to see. But
Do you think Eternal Envy would go for the Necrobook if he didn't have a Beastmaster? Like, is that why? You know, those are better odds for Cloud9 than they were at the start of the game. People are having a bit more faith in the Jackie Lamau. They got the
What a fissure.
orb. Yeah,
yeah, that was beautiful. Fisher. Jabs almost dies anyway, but the stick plus now
Oh
the
my
haunt
God.
going off, but it's not enough to kill Jabs anyway. He gets to the high ground, protected by 23 Savage.
Dang,
Fnatic,
this guy's good.
they have a way
Oh,
of
the
playing
call!
around each other.
Oh my god.
That'd have been so funny.
Yeah, it would have.
Of all the things to have died to after.
Like, survives the finger of death. You just get fingered. He's like, ah! You got the haunt shows up. He's like, running away from it. And the neutral creep's like...
an eagle wing ripper just goes and smacks him on the ass. He's done.
Yeah.
Urshiger almost has Blink now, so they're going to have a timing where no Roar, no Haunt, no Finger. They're definitely going to look to punish this lack of cooldowns for Cloud9.
He's picking up the poor man shield for himself too.
So I did tell you guys I didn't like the colors as much this time for Fnatic, and I think
That's
it's really shining through. Like
in this mid-game
yeah.
momentum.
Like the first game, you saw like when the colors are perfect, the stuns are on point. The game is just like smooth sailing all the way through. But
Oh, they might Rosh. No haunt.
You can choose to take a fight, or you can just choose to take an objective. This is fine, I think.
I think this is like very game winning if they get this Roche for free.
Yeah, if they sneak it in here.
I will say that
They're
if they are losing a fight later on, doesn't the Drow just die twice anyways?
No, because they have so many single target nukes, right? It's like Lion Finger. Like, where's their damage really coming from? It's Lion Finger, Beastmaster Roar, right? Primarily.
You have a Spectre with a Necro Book. What do you mean, where's the damage?
Oh, my bad. Didn't think about that.
Okay.
Here they come.
Gonna be able to get off the roar. Jabs forced out to safety here.
Oh,
Out of range of some of these shots. 23 Savage, nice silence. He turns around, sounds up the Monkey King, preventing the follow-up stun there. Ace is still gonna pursue, trying to catch somebody here. Threatens the Wukong's command. Puck is just gonna hold him in place, jump back to the high ground, and that is a place that Cloud9 do not want to enter. There's a hallway of death right there, so.
It was a really nice reset from Fnatic.
Yeah, they've done that a number of times. They seem to be really good about playing around each other.
Yeah.
Making sure nobody dies for free.
He's going back for the Radiance, so he is going the whole one farming item into Radiance Spectre build.
So we had this talk the last time I watched Eternal Envy, and he was playing Wraith King, and he had 3 Gloves of Haste, I think it was, something like that.
Wait, really?
Talking about the difference between how much does this speed up your farm compared to the gold investment of speeding up your farm.
Yeah.
Right?
At least
So
one of those will build into treads though, right?
This is it was like treads plus 3 Gloves of Haste or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was something like that.
That sounds like a...
Necrobook costs 2,250 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now he would almost have his relic, let's say.
It can't work like that though, because like the
It sped up
Necrobook's
his
also
farm.
helping you.
Yeah, for sure. But how much do you think the extra mana is really speeding up that farm? Is it an
Like,
extra
how many clarities
1,000
did it
gold?
save him?
How much? Yeah.
4?
I mean, it's also like the fact that you farm camps faster, right? Like much faster. The Necrobook 1 is like
He just
really
finished Necro, though, is Cap's point.
Mm.
Like, up until now, how much faster did the pieces make him farm?
Spectre summons don't get the free pathing, right?
No,
Like, they don't benefit from the dagger?
that is just a Spectre.
I will
I've
be
never
quiet because I
considered
am not
that.
certain.
I've never considered that before.
Dude, you got to be more like Grant. If Grant were on here, he would confidently.
Answer that question.
I said it confidently. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I heard
No.
no doubt in Cap's voice.
But the difference is most of the time Grant really
Oh,
doesn't
we gotta
know.
pause.
True.
So you gotta answer confidently when you don't know.
The pace of this game much slower than the other ones.
Yeah.
Which is beneficial to Cloud9, right? Despite the fact that they're still down by 3K.
I mean, I'm really sad if I'm Cloud9 supports. Either way. It's like you have 2 5s. This Lion is not scaling. Like, if you guys remember, like, when Yapster plays Lion, he's like halfway to his Ags by now with a blink and heals. Like,
They're looking. They have the Hex. Oh.
yeah.
They went for the Haunt to try to cancel that blink away. Didn't work out.
Well,
has
he did
Arcane
have an
Rune.
Arcane Rune, so Envy was just like...
They're gonna immediately smoke.
Yeah. This is good.
See if Cloud9 can reset as well as Fnatic did earlier.
They're still going for this, even though it's a bit telegraphed.
Oh, it is very telegraphed. He's going to jump forward, manage to get the coil, and dodges away for the Boundless
Nice
Strike.
hex.
Does manage to get the Hex up. Wukong's man going off Finger of Death as well, but he's still living through it. He's going to have a little bit more time with 23 Savage laying down the volley of arrows. That's going to wipe out
Jeez.
Cloud9. 3 dead, and Moon survives through it all.
That damage.
It's almost better that he got Hex there. It's kind of the same thing Jabs did in the first game, where you like intentionally miss a couple of things to bait people in. I think, yeah, he didn't know about on the phase shifts on purpose.
He's like, I've got them. Now I'm going to bait more in by thinking
Yeah.
they got me.
Right.
And
Like,
then the team comes in and...
Okay.
it's a win-win. Even if he dies, they get 3 kills instead of just the beast.
Oh.
So it's a
Now
good
they
play.
might
by
find
Moon.
4 heroes.
Pilot
Yeah,
Eye
you're dead,
forced
boy.
to use the ult on himself, but
Does he have a salve? No salve.
he's with no salve. I don't think he's gonna
alive.
live through this.
Are you kidding me?
A lot of damage. You do not heal for very much with only.
He was like dead 3 times there, dude. Like he respawns and he dies again, and then he respawns and he dies one more time.
I think they're getting 4 bounties too.
Cloud9's dreams and not looking good.
They were kind of in a spot that if they took one bad engagement, all map control goes away
All right,
for C9, and that's kind of just what just happened here.
Oh, come back.
Jumping in on a DJ. DJ immediately hits him with
It's a
one
decent
enchant
pick.
totem stun, but this should be a pick unless somehow the Snapfire can get him out of here. He hits him with a cookie, an impel going off. Still living for a little bit longer. The Necrobook comes out. It's not quite enough damage. He turns around, gets a Fisher, and now it's going to be poor old Ace. He's just surrounded by too many heroes. Fnatic swarm in like they've done so many times before. This time around, they get 4 kills for nothing and a triple kill for 23 Savage.
Jabs' voice lines are really on point. I really like
what
how
did he
he's
drop
timing it.
this time?
You die. Yet your failure lives on. I really felt that when
that's
we were
kind of
playing
next
them.
level if he's just like trying to meme on one person. Because you die and only one person lived.
True.
Which is Pile Die, which in a way you're calling
Yeah.
him the failure.
Oh boy.
Oh no! Well, he saves himself with a Fate's Edict. No magic damage
You know I
taken.
would have orbed in there, right?
Yeah.
I would have hit him.
Still a tier 3 tower gone. I don't know how they create space anymore. And like you said, like that, if they can't kill the 4 Earthshaker in that position when he's out of position, and they just can't burst him down at all.
I'm just like, look at this lion. He still doesn't have his blink.
And then the Necrobook, like the investment into a farming item, but you don't have the space to farm.
Yeah.
That's going to feel particularly bad. He did swerve. He's going to go Yasha into Manta. They're going to turn around. Manta's get the soul bind before the smoke actually pops. So they get this control. Yes, Japs is going to be dying here, but what more
This
can
is
they
an
get?
okay
A
fight.
two-man
Very good
impale
fight.
set up very nicely. They're going to follow up. Oh, the jump in from DJ. It's a 5-man Echo Slam. Knocks down 2 of them. And the other 2, they're going to be finished up here pretty easily. Oracle does manage to buy Ace a little bit of time, halfway up to heal, but he's going to be kited around. DJ follows up with a Fisher. They're going to poke at him with the orb, a dagger to finish him off. Leave Pile Die for last. And that is a full team wipe with only Jabs.
The images you can feel, guys. That I felt that.
It looked so good for a second.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, the 50-50. But then nope. DJ's
No, that was
like,
a 50-50. It looked good, and then it just went to shit
Yeah.
in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I thought the 50-50 was gonna be real.
Oh man.
That hurt. That echo actually hurt. Like I could feel it. Like the floor part like shook a little bit upstairs. God, that was the sound of dreams dying.
The dreams of Cloud9's 1500 by winning a game against Fnatic here are drifting away as they are now 1 lane of barracks down, 15,000 net worth behind. And Fnatic looking to close it out with a 2nd lane of barracks.
They did buy back the draw though, to be
A
fair.
little bit of poke, that's enough to finish off Misery without overextending.
They bought back the draw, so if they somehow manage to kill him, there's hope.
Highlight Eye just got assassinated by Moon. He's feeling himself right now. Snapfire just lets loose a volley of fire, because why not? You might even be able to kill the Monkey King. A coil now onto Snake King, who is on the front lines, surrounded by the Ink Swelled up. Nope, they managed to get a soul bind onto the 2 as well, so Snake King is still kind of stuck here, slowed down with the Phantom's Race as well. Saved by Pi, though.
Snake's still alive too.
And they're going to jump forward. Pile dies looking for more. He's going to be able to land onto Ice here, separated, though, by the Fisher. They're going to have to go around it. Ice has no real escape mechanism besides jumping up on the cliff here with the cookies, but that is where Eternal Envy can follow you. That's why Jab's still going to play with his core here. Gives him a little bit of the movement speed boost. Ice just playing around, 3 more seconds, still another cookie. In fact, he's going to turn. He's very tanky, and it's looking like Cloud9 don't feel comfortable grouping up too much because they know DJ is waiting in the wings here. Even if he doesn't have the Echo Slam, just the AoE damage. Finally, they see an opportunity to go for Ice, but he jumps down the cliff once again. Slow in pursuit, still maintaining a very big spread. They're eventually going to bring down Ice, and they manage to get the Hex right as the Echo Slam takes that away, and now it's going to be DJ cleaned up as well. Fool me once, says Cloud9.
Dude, they almost had that.
Damn
Dude,
fault.
they're tipping DJ. Fucking Fnatic's tipping DJ.
Seems like they have a similar team dynamic to you guys.
That's so funny. I don't know if we tipped Tommy when he messes up. He got axed by Beastmaster. I think he didn't realize. Or obviously he didn't realize.
That was another 4-man echo otherwise.
Maybe.
Well,
We won't know.
the Eternal Envy playing for the throne.
Oh my God, is he gonna
They
beat
do
it
start
again?
to come back here with a pickoff onto Moon. They should have enough disables for the Hex follow-up. Eternal Envy actually joining that fight with the Haunt.
I don't even. They didn't even get Rax, right?
They
got,
did.
they got
did.
one
They got
melee
it.
Rax mid, one melee Rax mid.
And this
top?
drought doesn't have buyback. This is honestly not looking bad.
No.
The 11k gold lead has never felt smaller.
It's not
Well,
about
it's
how
gonna
big
be-
the lead is, it's how you use it.
I just thought of something. Will
A little bit of
What's up?
personal experience there, BSJ.
if you take enough 50-50s, don't you eventually have to win?
Yeah. For sure.
It's true. You flip a coin enough times, it's gonna hit tails eventually.
I mean, that
That's-
requires you to have a large enough bankroll.
It's true.
Oh.
Cloud9, do they have that bankroll? How long can they hold on? Ace being just slammed by fireballs right now, but he's
Could
going to
be
be
okay
saved by
for them.
Pylai Die, and he's going to jump forward. Manage to hit the two-man. Boundless strike into the fall of Wukong's command as well, surrounding Ice Ice Ice. But 23 Savage does manage to get out of that ring of death, and Ice 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 is limping away with the Guardian Grease. He'll be able to survive. Now the jump back in. DJ hits the two-man enchant totem, tries to follow it up with a little bit more, but does get turned around. Misery hits him with the impale, costing
They
his
gotta
own
get out.
life, but does allow the rest of Cloud9 to be able to escape. Hopefully unscathed, as it seems Fnatic are not able to catch anybody, but never mind. There's Pylai Die.
Alright, so that's a lost 50-50, right?
Yes, so
All
next
right.
one's inevitably gonna be
So they
a
won
good
2 in a
one.
row, right? Before
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Lost this one, so...
Kraken
next one's
Code's
gonna be
pretty
crucial.
value for whoever gets to pick that one up against the Drow lineup.
Oh, it's another Roche though.
You put it on Spectre this game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Just
I think,
deal
he
damage
needs,
with
I think he
dispersion?
needs the attack speed.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Nah, I don't think you can afford to limit your own damage.
Could be a kill here. They've got Roar.
Would be a very big kill,
Puck's already
especially
died
while
twice,
they're
right?
doing Roshan too.
He's died like 3 or 4 times.
Can we get Puck scoreline?
Oh, mass TP's
8-3.
coming in.
Yeah. You're right.
Sneaking quickly gets out. The Roshan is finished, and the Aegis.
What's going on? Okay.
What do they do
Given
against
to
BKBs
23
though?
Savage.
Like once this Drow is a BKB, she never dies.
Manta, but can't deal with the coil. He snaps it immediately. There's going to be Fisher in front of him, but he's able to dagger forward. Oh, the illusion chasing after him with the X-Well. Is going to be able to get the stun. Now the fall with the Echo Slam, a two-man that
that
lands
was
on top of Snaking as well. DJ looks to finish. Oh, the turnaround there. The Lotus Orb actually bouncing back the Primal Roar onto the Beastmaster, helping protect Moon. He survives through this. Is able to get down to the cliff. He's going to be fine. The Soulbind that is actually keeping Pylai Die in place is killing him right now, but is allowing Ace to be able to get the kill onto 23 Savage. Taking away that Aegis though, but he no longer has his BKB, and is surrounded by a world of stuns, a lot of magic damage. He runs into the trees, but can't get away from the DJ, who pounces on him with a Snapfire cookie. 5 down, and a rack soon to fall.
Fnatic is a flashy team.
They're so good. Jabs is so good. Where did you get that axe from?
Where did he get that axe from?
He was
That
building it the
very
entire
fast.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed
he's
the guy had
got
a punch
nothing
booster.
else, so
Still, that was a game-winning axe.
yeah.
And he baited them all in. Like, he put the thing on his illusion. And then, like, the guy TP's in, like, I'm going to save you, Envy. I got your back, bro. And then they get echoed.
But is it
Just-
really him making the play or Eternal Envy making the play?
What? That was a really good play by
No, it's pretty
Fnatic.
sick. I've never
Yeah.
seen somebody get an Ags on Grimstroke and then use it to get the Inkswell. That's pretty cool.
I mean, never.
I've never seen that.
You don't watch
personally.
enough of my games.
It's true.
Clearly.
True. Or mine.
Yeah.
I honestly watched your stream
Us
a couple
Grimstroke
times,
play.
and I couldn't. In the mini map being on the
Oh,
right,
yeah,
I
right,
couldn't
right.
take it anymore.
It's pretty tilting. You know the funniest thing is, if I ever watch a stream, I always look in the left corner for the minimap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone else to have it where I have it.
Just swap it, man. Just.
I tried.
swap
I
it.
really tried. But
Did
the
you
thing
really?
is, yeah,
Yeah.
I have zero map awareness when I did that.
You
That's
had it
funny.
that way in Hun, I assume.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
it that way for as long as I can.
Okay.
Because I played Guild Wars 1, and it was on the right side.
Oh, okay. On goes out. Spectre
So far,
does
nothing.
manage to reveal Fnatic and looking for that backline to be able to jump onto. Boundless strike onto 3. That's a beautiful setup with the Wukong's command, but they are able to get out. Jabs, who went forward, is going to try and Inkswell his way out. Now the question is, they're a little bit separated. Can Cloud9 take advantage of this? Well, it doesn't look like the Sapphire. Doesn't matter where she is. She's able to lay down the damage. They're able to get both Ace as well as Misery here. And now it looks like Pylai Die is going to be caught as well. That's 3. Only 2 alive. Snaking and Eternal Envy, the duo that is left fighting Pandas, join Cloud9 here, trying one last hold against Fnatic, but they're just being hunted down like dogs here. Moon finds the double kill with the Dag and 4 dead with no buyback. Eternal Envy now left just where he wants to be in a 1v5. Start the anime music and
Two lakhs
call the
down.
celebrations. It's game over.
You were right about his chat wheel, by the way. He always uses it when there's one guy left alive. He did it again.
You die, yet
Yet
your
your
failure lives on.
This
That
time
was
it
envy
totally
this time.
is the
Yeah.
failure,
Ugh. Jabs.
What a player.
Calling them all out, outplaying them at the same time. Fnatic with a very clean 4-0 to start Loot Bet Dota Summit 12.
Yeah, they look really good. They dumpstered Liquid, and then they beat Cloud9.
That second game, I feel like there was decent turning points. Like, if it wasn't for like that 5-man echo, they were in an okay position there.
Yeah.
Like, the Droid used buyback, but then they all clumped. You just forget about it for a second. Like, it's the same thing for us, right? We were getting really hyped. You think like you finally turned the fight around?
I think probably what happens is when you play with Spectre, like they probably went into this game like, all right, game plan is, you know, Spectre haunts, we cancel the blink or we kill the Shaker off, and then they probably like one team fight. They just forgot that the Shaker didn't get caught, and that's
Well, one
enough.
team fight is all it takes, it seems. So I forgot. Blitz, you're handing it off to a commercial, I assume?
Yep. Believe so. See you guys after the break real quick.
Flawless.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here on the couch. What Dude, I'm sorry. Insania is just bugging me with his wallet, but Insania, would you like to introduce another support god that you want
We
to
have
praise?
one of the best, if not the best, position 5 player right behind us. Jabs, congratulations to your win.
Jabs, you should know he was singing your praises all day long.
He's really good.
How'd you feel about that match against Cloud9 and as well as Liquid? You guys did really well today. Just
I
very
mean,
clean 4-0s.
We're just trying to have fun,
Yeah?
I think. It was fun.
Did you guys leading up into this? You have the major afterwards. Did you guys boot camp before?
Yeah,
you
we
came
did
here?
like 2 weeks bootcamp in KL, like before this, and we fly to LA.
Okay. How did that go? Like
It was good. Like we have like good mentality, and like the atmosphere was good. Everything was good.
Okay. From we were talking about it. You know, we had a little bit of disappointing results so far at the majors, but both Blitz and Insania said that you guys are a better team than your results have shown. Do you guys feel that as well?
Yeah, I think so. Like we did kind of well at the practice and everything, but we didn't end up like getting the good places. Yeah.
I think some unfortunate brackets also kind of played a part for you guys.
Maybe that's the reason, but I feel like we didn't play well at the second major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's Sumbi as a coach?
He's good. Like he's very good. He bring a lot of good thing.
Does
Is
he
it
bring
mostly
chicken?
you and him, or is it kind of like when it comes to the game plans, the drafting?
Everything like outside and inside game.
Okay.
Does he bring you guys chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Chicken dinner. Chicken.
He covers all the aspects. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you
Okay,
coming
thank
on and
you.
talk to us.
Good luck next game.
Yeah, thank you.
That's right. We do have.
Oh, yeah, you too. You too.
We do have the next series that's coming up, and it's going to be Cloud9 versus Liquid.
Yep.
Insania, do you feel like you learned anything?
Chat wheel
mean,
timings?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna think about that one. If there's only one guy alive and I'm playing Grimstroke, I promise I'll do it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all you picked up on? Is that the only game plan you have for Cloud9?
I mean, I think if anything, it reinforced my ideas about color schemes. Because I did tell you, the first game they had better color schemes and the game was shorter.
Mhm.
So I definitely feel like I learned that. About Cloud9, it's like I mean, it clicked for me like about maybe like 80% into game 2. That, you know, if you take enough 50-50s, you're going to win some eventually. So probably game plan for us is going to be like, don't give them any 50-50s. Just try to play like, take one fight and hope for the best.
I like it.
As the coach, you approve of this?
I'm all in on this.
This game plan?
You gotta just kind of do what
I'm just-
Aiden says.
What's funny about it? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Just rolling with the idea. Okay, fair enough. Well, we do have the second stream that was going on at the same time. OG Seed did manage to take the first game against Evil Geniuses. OG Seed will be playing against Thunder Predator as their next series as well. But currently they are playing in Game 2 on twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 2. That current game is probably only 10 minutes in, And again, OGC did manage to take that first game, so I'm sure it's a exciting one to watch. I think Grant was saying something about an Aghanim's Wraith King or something.
Aghanim's
Rapier.
Wraith King.
Aghanim's Rapier Wraith King.
Is OG really the EG counter across like everything?
Maybe.
I've heard rumors about this.
No tails slipped in, like gave him a few pointers.
Do you think Bulba's still tilted from TI8?
Ooh, I don't know. Do you think maybe the real OG is in there playing? Because there's no cameras in that room, right?
That's true.
I'm pretty sure there are admins though that are supposed to, be able
Maybe
to
they
take place.
maybe they haven't paid off.
Could be all that TI money finally came to good use.
It runs deep.
They're finally spending it all, huh? All right. Well, we do have Cloud9 versus Team Liquid. That's going to be coming up as our next series on BTS2. We will have OG Seed versus Thunder Predator and Blitz Dota. If you would, please pick up the yellow card and tell us what's on it.
Oh, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors that made this event possible.
Can I do one of them?
Sure. So I can do this part.
Yeah,
so
I'll do this part.
Okay. So we want to give a huge thank you to our sponsors. LootBet, the official betting partner of Dota Summit 12. LootBet.Dota. Or Loot.bet, Dota Summit 12. And
Monster Energy for keeping us energized. Wait, that's the camera.
let's go.
Ching!
That's exactly the Twitch clip that they were looking for to send the sponsors. Thank you so much.
Flawless
both
execution,
Blitz
boys.
and Insania for giving a wonderful shout out to our sponsors to make this Loot Bet Dota Summit 12 all possible. We're going to take a short break and be back with our next series of the day.